in terms of where you put your ABC products is because, as some of y'all know, if y'all have an Oyster, which is those forklift trucks, those generally, they get maintained on the amount of hours they travel or the amount of distance they travel. Just like your vehicle, okay? You take it for an annual service, you either take it every year or every 10,000 kilometers. Your material handling equipment, your warehouse equipment that you use works very much on the same principle, okay? So what that means is, if I can reduce the hours travel inside the warehouse or the distance, I do not have to service my material handling equipment as often, okay, which reduces my cost. Okay? Also remember, depending on the type of warehouse, your forklift truck can be fuel, can be gas, can be battery. Okay. Now, when you're designing your layout, the amount of fuel, gas, or battery power you need dictates the cost of running that piece of equipment. Just like you driving your car. You drive it more, you burn more fuel, it costs you more money. It's the exact same thing with the material handling equipment within a warehouse. So if you get your layout right, you can minimize that operational movement, which minimizes your time, which minimizes your cost, which means that your supply chain is more cost effective. And why am I saying supply chain? And I'm talking to the two individuals now, is because that supply chain is what dictates what price your product is put on the shelf for. So the Coke you're buying from Checkers, or the chicken or the meat or the butter, is all determined by all these activities within the supply chain. And that's how it affects each and every one of us. Okay? So that's essentially some of the considerations that that you would give to it.